This is my sister, believe it or not, and in this video I am doing this Daniel Martin Jessica Alba inspired makeup tutorial. Footage of doing complexion and the first part of the brows was deleted. I used Charlotte Tilbury number 4 and number 8 to start off with foundation, and I did a whole skin prep, but I guess that's a moot point. But we did an IT Cosmetics universal brow pencil to fill like the whole shape in, and then I'm really just taking Taupe by Anastasia and I am really just starting to sculpt a bigger brow on her to match Jessica's. Cleaning up a little bit of that brow with the foundation and a little angled brush. We decided to film this tutorial while she was taking a business call. This is e.l.f. Neutral Brown Wow Brow to give those hairs lots of extra bushiness, more definition. Next, I'm using the Dior Backstage Amber Neutrals palette. I already prepped her eyelids with the primer that comes with this palette. And then I'm using that top leftmost brown, light brown shade, doing a wash of color in a rounded motion and then lightly buffing that out. Jessica's eyes are very rounded but also almond shaped, just like my sister's, so this was kind of the perfect celebrity to transform her into. Using the middle shimmer shade to give some definition in the mid part of her eye. I noticed that the looks that Daniel Martin does on Jessica Alba are usually a wash of color on the lid and then super lashed out lashes and a wing liner, something like that. Also, her crease is usually nice and deep, so I'm taking that light brown shade in a bullet brush and just really deepening that crease and accentuating the eye shape. The first shade that I'm going to be using for her drop shadow is Myself in the Morphe Always Golden palette. Next, I'm going to take the 1.5mm pencil by Hourglass in Obsidian, which is the ultra black, and I am just going to start lining the eyes and smudging at the same time with that little micro flathead brush, and we are going to just be making a smoky wing shape. I'm going to tight line here as well, so we get ultra black, ultra winged out look, super smoky, and I'm just going to work and wiggle the liner into a smudged out wing. I'm just going to go back and forth with the liner pencil and with the smudge brush and get that perfect wing shape. Inglot gel liner to deepen the lash line on top, which will give a really pretty gradient effect and make those eyes super carbon black and smoked out. I'm going to do a little bit of highlight concealing with my sister's personal Creme Brulee NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm blending it out with an e.l.f. brush. Just clean up the area a little bit. I bronze up my sister so much in this video, you couldn't even tell how much makeup and how dark her face was. In real life, this lighting just really blew it out, but I'm going to start the base bronzing here with Hula Light so we can start sculpting some famous Alba cheeks and really just keep going in with a big fluffy brush. Second coat of bronzing is the normal Hula bronzer, and I like to just go in the right where the ear is to kind of, give that contour gradient, contour bronzing gradient. When bronzing, of course, we're going to hit the forehead, the chin, going in with a slimmer brush to really get the darker bronzer to contour that cheek a bit. I love this brush, it's Cosette. I really should have super powdered down her cheeks all the way up, but got a little patchy there. So when you get a little patchy, just take your foundation brush, kind of smush everything around, just sort of blot it down. And then go in with more bronzer and kind of just stipple it back on top. I'm going to start with my Kevyn Aucoin contouring powder, going even deeper with the contour, from the very top of the ear all the way down. I was like, screw that small brush, we need the Cosette. We're going all the way down the jawline, almost to where her mouth is. Alba has the most sculpted cheekbones ever. Snatching that contour a little bit more, I'm taking the highlight concealer from NARS and just going in and lifting the height of the contour. I'm going to deepen that drop shadow just a bit more with Original Hoola and a bullet brush. Taking my Naked 2 Basics palette, and I'm taking that last dark taupe shade, having my sister look kind of more at my shoulder so I can get the height of this little deepened crease shape just to match Jessica Alba's. And I'm kind of mapping that out, doing the other side, and then I'm going to go ahead and really blend in with the fluffy brush and make it sort of part of her eye look. After really blending down, I'm going to go in for a second time and repeat the process on both sides. This highlighting shade of the Kevyn Aucoin contour palette is super powerful and just kind of lifted her whole eye. I was very impressed. It was the first time I actually used that. And I am blending it down. That really brightened the whole eye, so I can lay down this gold, which is baked from the original Naked palette, which is a super pretty finishing shadow shade to put on top of everything. Next, I'm taking a slanted little mini Delium paintbrush and coating all of her real lashes and the false lashes to marry the two lash strips together. Then I'm going to do a last contour on the nose with a super fluffy MAC brush. And as you can tell, I'm just started to slim down the sides, but when she turns her face like that, you can see how tiny and button nose I'm trying to get, because Jessica Alba has the tiniest little nose. Doing one last little contour on the lids. I'm going to tightline all the way in to where her tear duct is, because I didn't really do that. I wasn't really sure if I wanted to go all the way in, but it really did complete the look. Nice smoldering effect. One last deepening of the drop shadow with the Hoola bronzer. Taking Papaya 1972 and Contra Chroma blushes from Kosas and coating the whole face with bronzer, blush, really trying to toast her up like Jessica Alba. And then I'm taking this muted brown e.l.f. lip pencil from the Retro Paradise lip kit and just sketching out the lip. Also really going in on her Cupid's bow to erase it really, because Jessica Alba doesn't have a super defined Cupid's bow, which is really going to give my sister her look. And I'm going to sketch out the whole lip with it. Next, I'm taking Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk lip liner, which is so bomb, and coloring the rest of her lip in, kind of going over the muted brown e.l.f. liner, especially right in the Cupid's bow, as you can see. And then straight with the bullet, the Pillow Talk lipstick by Charlotte Tilbury. Again, I'm sort of erasing the Cupid's bow while still highlighting and defining the top of the lip. Give it a super pouty look with the same NARS highlighting concealer. That's her own. I'm cleaning up the bottom of the lip as well with the same concealer shade because I think her lips are actually a little bit smaller than my sister's, so she says good job, looks like her. And then going over the top again with the brown liner. Finishing touches is the iconic London Luminizer. Going in just on the tops of those cheeks. Definitely doing glow in those inner center parts of the face. I'm adding just that little bit of highlight from the Kevyn Aucoin contour palette in the middle of her bottom lids because it makes her eyes look even bigger. I always tend to go in with these last minute touches here, highlighting with a super highlighted under eye because she always has a super bright under eye. And then going in, honey, with another concealer by Kosas to give her that little bit of shine, little luminosity under the eyes that I noticed that Daniel likes to give Jessica Alba in their looks. I'm also going to try to get lashy like Alba's look with the Ayako Skinny Brush Mascara and really coat those bottom lashes. Finishing touches with the IGK Shine Spray that you can put on your bod and your hair for extreme shine. She has the most shiny hair ever, my sister and Jessica Alba included. And there you go, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this little transformation of my sister. Be sure to watch her video where she does my makeup and we're both drunk. You really gotta check that out. Until next time. Like and subscribe and smash a follow.